Let's see, this guy's got a promotion, so I'm just going to drop you in the water. Single machine gun's useful enough. And as much as I'd like to wait for an AT crew to back him up, 3 turns to get in the water either way, but should be faster. Still gonna wait on the tank back up there. There's Werner von Braun. Can get you to about there. Doing the mech infantry. I think I was taking you to the front lines. Then you will get up to there. And you'll become an army. There we go. Rocket artillery army. Like how the tooltip still says core. There it goes. Yeah, you will just advance on through. Submarines. Continue moving on out. I'm leaving them separated and not into a fleet yet because I'd much rather have the opportunity to fire 2 nukes if I have them. Although, if it looks dangerous enough military-wise, you know, like if there's submarines and other shit in the water near France, I'll definitely join them up for armor. Well, not necessarily armor, but at least pseudo-heal. Alright, you grant 100% production towards the space race project. That should instantly make everything else cheaper. Unless you can't stack them, because I already activated the other one. So activating one makes everything 50% the cost. If you activate another one, does that drop it to 25%? That's the one great person's perk I don't fully understand. Alright, Thebes. We were trying to prioritize gold. And we're about to be at war with France, so that's not happening. That is on the other side of the world. And it looks like you would actually go through France, so... No. If I have to declare war on Spain to get open borders to get up to Toulouse, that's not going to work out either. Also, city and encampment right here, that's going to be hell to get through. I'd almost wish I had a 3rd nuke to just boom. Although I don't know how I nuke the city without nuking the waters. I'd rather go here. Or even here. Gets me a little more science. That's modestly safe. Let's make a walk through India again. You've been cranking them out, so... I'm gonna send you to the places building nukes and shit, so... Go to Mumbai. I think this one was a production trade route that I was giving to this city because it was so slow. Yeah, you can keep going to Thebes. I love the extra lag that happens now that it has to calculate every city on the map every time I go to the trade route window. We knew about the Niter, we knew about the finished spaceport, but she's not doing anything with it. Interesting. Spain is building a spaceport? I thought I still had a CB for Colonial War. Oh no, I guess he finally stopped that. The idea here is to bring this guy all the way down and around the long way. If I need vision. Hopefully I've got more than enough spies in her territory that she's recalled all of hers. I hate that she has 2 of mine, though. So I'm only ever going to have 3 active. So the missile cruisers are almost in position. Sure is going to take a while. I don't suppose you'd go to war with me against, No. I don't like that you can't request joint wars late in the game. Well, I mean, if they don't like you. Like, yeah, we denounce each other, but, I mean, doesn't mean we haven't both denounced France, right? Okay. Seaport, subs, commercial, trader... Nuke, money, nuke, buy, money. Mars, weapons, stadium, trade routes. Oh yeah, I've got the new cities queued up to repair all their stuff. I'm kind of hoping Buenos Aires shoots these units for me, but AI is just never as aggressive as I would like, I suppose. I see a submarine got in your way. Why does that lighthouse look pillaged? Weird. I mean, technically, France and Greece are at war right now, last I checked. Yeah, they're still at war. Spain and Norway are in an alliance, which is really good for Spain, considering how big Norway's army is. Which I'm convinced is mostly a bunch of naval units. Kind of like these frigate armadas that, the Aztecs have running around. But I can't be sure. You want to give me iron. And I do technically finally have a little bit extra resources. Tell you what, you can have some coffee. Keep your iron. About 8. 10 is too much. Okay. 25 is too much. 3. 21. I guess 20. Sorry. 20. No. 19. 18. Dude, how much do you want your coffee, Spain? Bill? Alright, that bad. I mean, no deal I make with him is ever going to make him happy again. I could never negotiate open borders, which is problematic. Covered that. My delegate learned that Spain is trading with me. The Aztecs just added a new city. India's been denouncing everybody lately, and it's just kind of funny. Greece is trying to get Buenos Aires from me again. Stop that. Breslov swapped hands again. This is why I keep sending all my envoys to Buenos Aires now. She keeps trying to do that. I'm tempted to levy their military, but I don't want to lose them midway through as Greece flips them a fifth time. Yeah, the new city needs amenities. That's not a surprise. Oh, you did. And that's the city-state flipping. I'm actually going to move here and shoot you. Okay, Chennai's actually done building things. Nice. How long to build a nuke? Fairly long. What about some ground units that I could send much closer to the French front? Maybe drop out a couple destroyers to help cap cities if I nuke them. The 3-turn destroyer gets me 2 destroyers with Venetian arsenal. Just takes a while to get there. I do love rocket artillery for ground cities. See, what was Mumbai getting me? An entire armada. Why don't we cancel that? Chennai. Give me some of that. Since you're pretty slow in building everything. You know what? Drop a missile cruiser in there while we're at it. Let me go double check the spaceport up here. Okay, that did drop from 8 to 4. Okay, so that is helpful. Rocket artillery. I don't know how I'm going to get you anywhere very fast is the problem. Alright, you still have 2 moves left. Take that promotion. And we'll continue passing on through. Because we have until the borders close to get out of her borders. Well, that's fairly obvious, but I mean in terms of not breaking our promise to get out of her borders. Get away from them. She'll be patient with us until that happens. This is what bothers me about Greece right now. She's got, I think, at least 4 or 5 submarine armadas. Not nuclear submarines, but still. Yeah. I mean, there's 4 of them on screen right now that I can see. And that's Marseille. We have full vision on it now. And she never went religious, so she's actually running Confucianism. Which is, I think, the Aztecs. Assuming that guy never knows I'm here, we're fine. Alright, you are more or less happy The only issue is you have 0 tiles you can build on, because these two are out of range. It was quite literally one of the worst places you could have built a city. I'm just surprised it did so well. Like, build an encampment, you want to replace the sheep? Cool. You want to replace these things? Yeah, all I can really do here is add to and build regular stuff. So, sure. Make a stock exchange. That sounds like fun. In terms of wonders, Greece actually built most of them. Mont Saint Michel, Colossus, Chichen the Colosseum, the Stadio Marcana. Yeah, I mean, in terms of wonders, they're in Greece. I can see she's building spaceports, but I feel like the AI is designed to build them as soon as they're available, just in case it becomes something you want to do. Okay. Keep everybody moving. I'm gonna put you to sleep for now. Unless an apostle wanders by of another religion, I don't have to really worry about France fucking with you. You're just, you know, there. And the destroyer. Alright. No surprises there. Mumbai. Head out to Cairo, sure. Sounds like fun. And you two will sleep until everyone else is in position. And this guy... I'd send him through Spain, but... I don't know what he would do. Because technically I want you... there. And I don't know if I could actually do that. I don't know if that would ever work. I could get into Spain in 2. In the water might be safe. I don't know. Try it. See what happens. Hopefully I don't waste that one. I've only got one other. Suppose if Marseille falls, I can just send him down through Bergen. Or between Bergen. Speaking of cities, where did you put that new one? Trying to see it on the mini-map. What was it called? Ixtapaluca. Ixtapaluca. Motherfucker. Get your shit out of here. I'll nuke it off the face of the earth. I'm gonna say, I hope he didn't settle next to me. And granted, this city's almost full size, as is. If I wanted to buy tiles, useless desert, a couple fairly bad ocean tiles. Nothing terribly useful. Wow. I've been seeing that iron since I popped iron available on the map, and he's never harvested it. That's crazy. Alright. Hopefully I can capture that settler, and he doesn't keep trying to fill up fucking South Pole here. France denounced Norway. Borgo used to be unfriendly towards me ever since I went to war with her friend. Her declared friend. She's actually liking me now. And she apparently does not give a damn about warmongering. Is something that's interesting I've noticed. Of all the civs in the game, I've got at least negative 200 warmongering. Nothing here. Also, she praised me for clearing barbarians last time, right after I took down Cairo. So that was fun. We're neutral. I don't think I can get that going. I'd have to actually be positive. Offer favorable trade, establish trade routes, grant open borders. Yeah. As much as I would love to give this guy his upgrade, I want to get these guys headed towards France as soon as possible. Stalemate now. Oh, that's so frustrating because there's still 3 health on the walls. Fine, kill him. I don't know where the other field cannon corps went. Probably landed out here. Who won some entities? Really? That's weird. Wouldn't have thought they would be complaining for amenities anytime soon. Alright. Did a bunch of cities just grow, I guess? Don't really need any more campuses. We're too far into the game now. Build 3 airports. That's never going to happen, unfortunately. And, that e-commerce economic card is what I really would love to have. Plus 10 gold from all international trade routes. And I'm up to 25 trade routes. I should almost go and throw a settler out here just to grab the uranium so I know Monty never gets it. I mean, this is not a horrible site for a city. It's just not a great site for a... It's not... It would never really do anything. They built a destroyer nice and fast. Industrial zone A. What does the old lens tell us? Anywhere in here would hit all 3 cities. Over here would hit both of these, but I'm pretty sure this is out of reach of both cities anyway. Yeah, down in here would only hit these 3, I'm sure. Alright, that's fine. Alright, here in the district area. Get a bonus for the mine, yeah. A mine and 2 adjacent districts. And it's close enough to provide the bonus to all 3 cities. You know, once we get up to it anyway. Alright, you... I don't know how you became unhappy all of a sudden. I mean, really, the only thought is 5 cities grew that turn, and we ran out of amenities to go around. Or Baghdad became slightly more unhappy with war weariness, so it got sent to them instead. That might have been it. Got. Hey, look at that. 4,200 military strength coming out of the Aztecs. I'm sitting around 2,500. I've got the best population, crop yield, and production. My money's second best. That's not bad. Military being third's not awesome. I've caught up to third in tourism. Damn. Really? I guess tourism per turn, but not technically fourth. Oh yeah, 344. Shit. Yeah, see, here's the problem. The amount of time it takes to build the nukes and get all my military out to France. I guess build a regular one because it's fast. Oh, you son of a bitch. Didn't even notice he flipped his city back. I swear there was more than enough religious pressure to stop that from happening. Hmm. I feel like throwing an encampment out here, just for the sake of being able to actually build armies straight up. Not a lot of real good options for the encampment either, considering what I've already built. That'd be nice, but it's too far away. Okay. Get you in there. Calcutta. Go somewhere farther away. Yeah, that works. That trade route needs to last longer. And you... go to the capital. Yeah. That's still for production. I imagine this is a lot of what the Aztec army, military force is. It's just a bunch of old technology merged into armadas and armies. So it shouldn't be horribly scary, but at the same time... I mean, my missile cruiser armada can one-shot them, from the looks of it. I just don't have as many as he does. Right, the barbs that were there. Forgot about them for a second. And there's more submarines. Does love her submarines. There's another one. France has a tank army. It sort of looks like it's on the way up here. So in a way, it's fortunate that they're so damn busy fighting each other right now. Right. Any closer and it counts as being on her borders. But it's pretty much lined up and ready to go to war next turn with her. And we already hit this city. Really hope I can grab that settler. And I would drag it all the way back up here to grab the diamonds and the uranium just so he can't have them. If he yells at me for settling too close, I mean, game shouldn't even let that happen, to be honest. I was kind of hoping to wait 3 turns till these subs are out to protect the waters around here, especially to kill that destroyer. See. If I can get a sub up here, I can definitely nuke pretty much all of France. That would work.